All right, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully, we can get all this going right now. It does seem that we're waiting on everyone to join, but this next match is going to be a fun one, nonetheless. It is going to be the Eastern Kentucky Colonels versus North Alabama Lions for the Atlantic Sun Conference Final. These two teams obviously fighting their way through a big enough bracket to be really, what it's worth, they fought their way here. They're the best teams in their conference. Hopefully, we get to see what they have in store for us. And again, it's another team to send to the finals. This will be the 5th out of 6 games that will be played this evening on the stream. Let me double check. We have one more, and someone else will be replacing me. Yeah, it's NAU versus Sacramento State. So that's going to be Northern Arizona, I believe. Yes, Northern Arizona University. I have messed up something. Haha. There we go. All right. All right. All right. So it looks like we are all here. And I think that we should be good. Yes, we should be good. Yep, we are good to go. Okay. Yep. Sure, this is all going good. All right, hang on. Is everything else ready? Oh, we are so. Oh, wow. Series score didn't update itself. What a joke. There we go. But Atlantic Sun Conference, like I said, it's going to be Eastern Kentucky Colonels taking on the North Alabama, North Alabama Lions. I believe, my lord, I'm all over the place tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. Yes, University of North Alabama Lions. Again, the championship final conference for these two teams. And unfortunately, I don't know enough about these guys. But Yato Chaz and Harp No Boost on the side of these. Man, the freaking logos didn't update either. This is crazy. Let me fix this real quick. These guys play. I'm so sorry. It has been a very, very long day. If you can't tell. I'm trying my best right now to make sure to bring you guys the best possible show, and I am failing miserably. So Nation can blame me later for this, and he watches this back and goes, dang, this is horrible. Never letting Taquito take this over. There we go, though. That should be fixed now. Yes, we're all good. But obviously nothing doing on the scoreline so far here in game number 1. Both teams seem to be an even kill. George Wolf and Saw over on North Alabama Lions. Big save there from Harp No Boost, but a shot tries to go by the wayside. Jaws looking for one, at least towards the orange. Can't find it. These two kind of vying for that possession. Yato able to at least get it to the mid. It's a 1v1 situation between Yato and Wolf, and dodges the demo, but isn't able to land the shot there. Shotgun by the wayside for Eastern Kentucky. couple of moves out of the corner. The Colonels are at least marching down the pitch once more. It's an open net opportunity, and Harp no boost can't squeeze it through. That was a great play by the Colonels, but they aren't able to capitalize there. Lions, however, feeling that defense. They're feeling at least very good in their own half currently. They don't feel as threatened. Trying to get the ball back to the mid. Needs some help from Wolf. No boost. Again, approaching. Had an excellent play a second ago. Unfortunately, couldn't get the deal on the shot. George is going to throw this one away, and Wolf not there on time. Follow through. Leaves more to be asked with the side of the Lions. North Alabama. East in possession for the moment. Saw a shot to the back wall. Does jump and is able to put it through. The Lions go up 1 in game 1. Second kickoff here. Game number 1, and okay. Eastern Kentucky and Chaws tired of being down by a goal, and they were like, off kickoff, we're going to fix this problem. Tied it up almost immediately. Amazing to see. Now we potentially could begin a shootout, maybe. Maybe we might see some lights out offense from either of these squads, but George to get the better of the kickoff here. This one off the back wall. A couple of people commit, but the Lions aren't able to seal the deal on a shot. That one goes flying over to Yato, but it's immediately deleted right there by Saw. George now, maybe a shot to the back wall. Will find its way, but a good save by Yato off the respawn. Great carry here to the back wall. Gets a couple people committing, and a shot down, but a better save by George. O-line defense good by the Lions, and a big clear the opposite direction off a pinch. We'll find George trying to take the lead. No, there's no follow through. It was a good idea on the pass. I like that from Wolf as well, using that big body. Trying to slap that ball at least towards the net. Isn't able to do more than that, however. Keep it alive. The Lions are trying to claw their way to a quick goal, and good challenge. Leaves the ball kind of dead in the mid. Wolf approaching here. Isn't able to get more than a single touch. Is it for the teammates? Saw towards the net. Unfortunately, not able to find something better than that. Chaz, and I believe that's Yato approaching. Chaz has a shot, but a save by Wolf is even better. And go back to even now with 60 seconds left here in game number 1 for this Atlantic Sun Conference Finals. Challenge off the side. Could see something better for Eastern Kentucky, but the Colonels need at least a clear, and there it is from Yato, but maybe a loss of possession as well to boot. No boost. Can't do anything more than that, unfortunately. Trying to keep it going. That's a great angle on the shot, but it's just a little too wide. Find its mark, but Yato comes in quick. Jump here from Saw to help out, but not enough to do anything. The big skimmer touch will find its way back into the blue. Get an opportunity here for the Colonels. The double commit, though, is going to be very threatening, but a clear Chaws is good. Maybe Yato will find one. Saw turns it into a 50. And overtime is looming. Unless we find a 0-second drill, maybe Harp no boost will find something. No. Game number 1 ending in OT here between both these squads. Maybe who will take it, UNA or EKU? Gonna find out here soon, potentially. Chaws, big boost collect on the side. Maybe some more to follow. Yato on a challenge. George does get at least a clear out of it, but not much to do there out of the corner, and Chaws can't, unfortunately, follow the play. Neither can Harp no boost as well. Literally, to their namesake, had nothing to approach on the play. Couple of defensive touches off the side. Doesn't go very far, just to the opposing player. Saw throw this one home, potentially. Yato, it's a waterfall. Harp no boost is awkward. Double off the top bevel there is important. The side of EKU. They managed to keep the ball away from a scoring position. That's a good demo from Chaws. Maybe a potential shot, but it's not on target. Saw gets that one away for the second. That's a great one. Oh my. Yato. closing the door on game one in an amazing fashion. That top left corner shot, opposite side of the net, upper 90. Woo! Excellent game one from both these teams, truthfully. The way they played was incredible. Coming down to overtime in game one is also kind of a big momentum or morale booster, if you will. Excuse me. For either of these teams coming into this, it means they kept it close the entire time. However, at least gives momentum over to the side. BKU. UNA trying to approach this game differently. Oh my, honest opportunity there for UNA to open up the scoring. Weren't able to find it. Big clear from Yato. We'll go over to Saw. Saw up to the sky. Maybe we see something here. It's a good shot. Laser towards the net. George is able to turn that one in. With good boost, collect. Maybe off the ceiling they'll find a challenge at least. Back wall play. There's Saw, but can't find the shot through. Excellent save from Yato. Harp on the clear. Been able to find more than that, so needs to wait for the teammates for a little bit of help. Chaz not able to find anything else than that. Shot there. Oh my, what a save though from George. No boost, flinging their car towards the opposite side, is able to connect. So defense the better on that one for UNA. Trying to build some offense, but with no boost, it's going to be very hard here out of the corner. George doesn't get any much help on that sidewall touch, and the Lions have to regain on this one. George still trying to remain in the play with no boost, but it leaves him out of rotation. It's a challenge from Wolf. UNA are at least being able to clear the ball out of threatening territory, but that's all they managed to do with their boost. Is EKU get the chance to kind of hurdle up a bit and wait for the Lions to begin to make mistakes. Sidewall play here. Chaz, not exactly the best touch. That could be now. Follow through on the back wall. Colonels give that one away. Yato very awkward here, but through two and a bump, able to at least see the ball to the upper third of their half. Chaz on a throw. Yato sitting upfield. Another extra good touch from the corner, is not able to turn into a passing play opportunity. So EKU just relent to keep the ball in the orange for the time being. It's a good pass out. And a dunk there from Yato. Doesn't find it home, but Hart on cleanup duty. And EKU open the scoring. Game two looking a little bit better for the Colonels at the time being. Oh my, what a play. Does that find its way home? No, it doesn't. Hart couldn't seal the deal on a quick second, but Colonels get a chance to play an offense for the time being. They get an extended stay over here in the orange, and oh my lord. Chaz threw a laser at the crossbar. It bounces down. It was going out, but with so many cars going towards the net, unfortunate for Saw. Goal goes over to EKU. Game two looking much better here for the Colonels, as they've been able to hold on to the lead for the time being. They got themselves a one-goal cushion. That way they don't have to be afraid of an errant shot on a mistake they may make. That's a good challenge from Yato. Harp to the back wall. Chaz waiting. That's a great shot on an open net, and they got people committing. Oh my. The Colonels have been able to turn up the heat here in game number two. 3 goals the difference here, a minute 45. And oh my, Wolf almost got a bump on that play. Would have been an opening opportunity there for the Lions. This one is going to be wide open though, and Saw will capitalize almost immediately. First goal here in game number 2 for North Alabama Lions. Go again early on. Demo at the net by Wolf on Yato, and UNA gonna get a couple more. They were unable to defend the early onslaught from the Colonels, but he started to kind of put that aggression on. It's a great touch there from Chaz. Harp can't continue the play, so ball will float back to the Eastern Kentucky half. This is looking a little bit dangerous, but it's off the back wall, so it's not that threatening here. The aggression coming out for the side of Northern Alabama. They really need that aggression to pay off for themselves. It doesn't turn into a goal in that moment, but still enough time on the clock for them to turn in at least one more to give themselves a chance at OT. You got to do it quickly. That time waning. Most threatening thing against them right now. It's not the offense, it's the clock. They got to play it better if they want to be able to keep themselves alive. Game number 2, less than 30 seconds now. Good move around by Saw, but unable to follow. George lets that one go as well. 20 seconds and counting. Yato needs to beat 1. Saw with a great challenge. Harp up quickly, and yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to be it. If they can score here, then they may have a kickoff chance. No, that would seal the deal. That defensive deflect is all they needed on the side of Eastern Kentucky, and they go up in the series by 2. Game 3 on your horizon right now. Eastern Kentucky looking incredibly good in this series so far. They've been able to put a masterclass offense on against this University of North Alabama. Hart start us off potentially, does go over the defense for 1. The Colonels, they cannot be stopped. They've been gathering the troops, and it's turned into pure offense here for Eastern Kentucky. Especially after winning in such a fashion in game 2, they open up game 3. Hart going for another one, but it's a little high. Shot will ring up at least in counts, so important look here. But now UNA opportunity. George needs to commit and shoot, and it's an open net. You can't shoot and miss those. George gets it back quickly. Ooh, big bump right there. At least sends the attacking player away. Yato in possession. Denied by George right at the goal line. Harp trying to get a 50 against Saw. It doesn't go the better of them. And so Lions get a look at offense. Not long enough. Keep the ball on the blue for the time being, but that's a good touch there from Harp. Chaz to follow it through. Yato jumps, but can't get anything out of it. So Harp has to play backfield, and they do commit. That pinch is actually very positive. for the Lions, and they're able to turn it into at least back to the mid, but Chaz cuts it off. Open net shot, and wow. What a block that unfortunately skims off the crossbar and in from the Lions. This is got to stink if you're Wolf. That was a great pinch play right underneath the crossbar, but just the wrong angle. Couple of touches out of the corner. There's a nice shot, but Harp is able to save that one away. The Lions not able to take a tying goal at the moment. Force play defense once more. George at least mixes up the offense for the time being, but Harp quick to it. Flip reset. Not enough juice. Jaws a decent touch, but needs a couple more. Back out to the mid. The shot is wide, but that was a good follow through by George. Unfortunate that it skims off the back wall. You are a Lions fan, but that one goes in away, and they set one more up. Saw is in the sky, but it's too high off the back wall. And there's the follow-through play. The bump on Harp is good, and George will tie the game. Pick off the better here for Eastern Kentucky at the time. Wow, Yato. I did not think that pinch was going that way. Look at this one more time. Oh, he actually just straight up beat the defender. It looked like a pinch from the first angle that we had, but Colonels, Ants are back again. Call in response right now, and are they able to get one more? Chaz is. These quick kickoff goals, these secessions by UNA are not doing any good for them. They go up by a 2-goal cushion once more. My Lord. Just a shootout. Literally just a shootout. This game has become who can score 4 goals off kickoffs. We had 3 kickoff goals in a row right now for both teams. Touch here from Hart. No boost in a dream, and is immediately deleted by George. Good play the side of the Lions, but are they able to keep it out of the front of their net? They are for that one moment. Hart misses there, and Yato. Last one back, at least moves the ball forward. Hart awkward in the corner. Plays at least moving forward here for Eastern Kentucky, but defense to be had by Wolf. Good, and the side, maybe back to the mid they'll go. Low shot, or low powered shot towards the net of EKU. This one could be sent. Nope. No double follow through for UNA, and they give up a goal opportunity. That net was open for just a slight moment. They still could not capitalize here, the Lions. Looking to at least tie it back as close in on a minute 30 here in game 3. And good series so far. Count it 5 for the side of EKU. They can do no wrong at this moment. Good kickoff here in favor of the Lions. They should do the best they can to plus off of this, and it looks a little awkward for EKU. Ball will stay in the blue for an extended amount of time here. No kickoff goals to be had. Either side, at least on this iteration. Big clear will give time at least to set up, but a quick throw to the side from Saw. There's a chance for EKU to approach, and Hart is late for that one. Handoff pass as well. Won't find the player in the mid, so Chaz to try to take over. Go for a similar shot, but on the opposite side. And it works to keep the ball in the possession of UNA. I mean, EKU, my fault. What a save! What a pinch off the post to save that one away, and the cleanup on Chaz is good. Here we go. No love for Yato, huh? We got Chaz in the chat, we got No Boost in the chat, and no love for Yato. Defense again, no three-pointers here in Rocket League for the Lions. Who do I have? I mean, right now, honestly, the Colonels look unbeatable. Like, this is just been a dominant performance. Hey, we got Yato, my goat. That's what I'm talking about. Best player on EKU is their sub Tsukiyomi. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I mean, like, they look unbeatable right now. Game 2 was close. Closer than they probably would have liked, but I mean, they just definitely look on top without trying to be rude at all to UNA. Game 4. And Chaz opens up the scoreline. 3 seconds in. Insane. Chaz must be the most famous player in Rocket League right now. So many fans in the chat. I mean, they're playing well. Chaz does what he wants, okay? All right. Bird. I mean, it does look like that. I mean, I'd say Hart does what he wants. Because hey, not in the watch party, that's crazy. Chaz gets walked, gets begged for autographs on campus. That is wild. It's awesome. Most famous esports player at the campus. That's crazy. Early on, offense again to be had by EKU to get an extended stay in the orange. Challenge there from Sa out of the corner. UNA have a look in offense at the time being. I'm not going to repeat that, Ditto, but that's, you know what? That's awesome. Awesome. Oh, what a save from George. Wow. Did they turn it in? Wolf, can you get back to it? No, unfortunately. How about people committing? That's insane, man. Bro hit a 315 bench at the rec. Not only is his brother maxing in the gym, he's maxing on the pitch as well. Okay. What other Chaz facts you guys have here for this game 4? Are there more statistics about this player? Apparently Chaz is a millionaire. Didn't ask for it back. Chaz has 2 coaches here, so that's crazy. Both the coaches in the chat too. He's a president's list student. He's a really good third. Great passes, high RL IQ. Okay. What else we got? You know Chaz's favorite color has a 5.0 GPA. Word. We passed halftime. There's only 1 goal, EKU. Chaz for president. Okay. Word. Words to see this one away. Trying to at least get out. There's also a +5 handicapping call. He likes emerald green. Okay, so we have a favorite color. He has a lake house. Oh my gosh, Yato. He bought me an Audi R8 because he was feeling generous. Could have been an NBA star, but he decided to be on the East. Okay, okay. Going for Meta Knight as how or Mega Knight. What a shot from Hart. Chaz eats during the games because he's just a chill guy. Okay, all right. Chaz is Batman. Okay, the real one has come out. He's Batman. They're up 3-0. And EKU are looking to end their night quickly here. Vigilante, okay. All right. This is rough for UNA. I can't lie, man. This has been a tough series. Gave you a factory nuke, rampant fade. Doesn't eat from 1 to 9 p.m. Another fact. Yeah, Eastern Kentucky have truly just ran away with this game board. This is impressive, to say the least. Very impressive. It's really just been an offensive masterclass all game. The Colonels have not allowed the Lions to do really much of anything. The most they can do is just try to defend, and even then it's been so tough. Also, that's the best fact. Chaz helped iDrive Airplane's grandmother cross the street. That's it. Give him the gold medal. Give him the Purple Heart. Medal of Honor, even. Final 10 seconds counting down, and almost got a goal on the side of UNA. It's big clear. That's it. That is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Almost an own goal. There it is at 0 seconds. Wolf puts one in. Lions get 1 goal to their name. The end of game 4, and that will be it. Eastern Kentucky Colonels are the ones going to the top 64. Chaz said his uncle is LeBron. Okay. What series, man? What a series. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. I took over this segment of get. Nah, we don't have interviews, unfortunately. I don't have the ability to set all that up. Sadly, I don't have enough permission. You know, but this is gonna be it for my little segment here on the show. And I'm so sorry, guys. I literally can't. I don't have. You know what? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Can you one of you guys tell Chaz to check his Discord messages? Tell Chaz I sent him a Discord message. Hang on. Hang on. Let me see if I can get it. No, no, no. Just do Chaz. Just do Chaz. Because I can't start like a chat. We're just do the one player. The score was 4-0. It was a sweep nation. All right, guys. All right, guys. Let me see. All right, let me see. All right, hang on, buddy. Hang on, buddy. Let's get you live. Let's get the mics hot. Tell your fans what's up.
Um, I got a lot of them, so it's hard to.
Yeah, it's hard to tell everybody what's up.
I'm just kidding.
No, dude.
Yeah,
Literally, the whole entire chat is nothing but people screaming your praise.
what can I say? It's just 4-0, another day in the office.
Another day in the office.
Yeah.
All right, all right. While we're here, I'd like to read back some of the things people said about it. We're gonna have
I'm scared.
this is the interview that they wanted, but here's what you're gonna find out. So
I'm scared.
we're gonna start with this. Chaz gets begged for autographs on campus.
Uh, um, no comment.
Okay, okay.
I like to stay
Chaz
humble about
Chaz let me borrow $1 million and make me pay it back.
that. Yeah, I do that a lot.
Okay,
So I
okay.
just give out $1 million loans.
Hear that? I hear that. So I heard you hit your max on bench 315 the other day at the rec.
Yeah, that was like my warm up too. So I was just trying to like stay humble and stuff.
Hey, you also have a 5.0 GPA.
Yeah, I'm the first one to ever do it. You know,
Did you
again,
know
I
that
don't really brag about that.
you play with the +5 handicap in golf?
Yeah, I just started like this year, so hoping to get that down to scratch next year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. There's somebody else. Earth popped in the chat and said some wild stuff. That
Oh
is a
no,
wild.
you don't
Eh,
have to say it.
I'm not going to. All right. Anyways, but seriously, man. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
this is the Atlantic Sun Belt, yeah, or the Atlantic Sun Conference. You guys easily handled it. Handled it. You're going to be going into the top 60.
Hmm.
Is this something that you're normally used to? Is this kind of like what you guys over in Eastern Kentucky are normally like? Kind of y'all are just the best in your
Um,
conference.
yeah. Last season, it was kind of between us and UNA.
Okay.
I believe it was. Um, I think it was the same conference final last year, and they took it from us, so we were just getting our revenge.
Okay. I like that. So this is a revenge tour.
Yeah, because we feel like, well, and Florida Gulf Coast was also up there, but they had some issues, so they couldn't play the whole season. So it's pretty much between us and UNA for the whole season.
How long have you been playing with your team?
As um, About a year or so. Um, this is our second semester, like as a full 3-man roster.
Okay. Feel like this is kind of the best one you played with so far in school.
Um, it's up there. But we had a team that made a LAN a few years back, so that was a really fun team. I was actually with Ditto, who's in the chat now, and Earth.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, Ditto
Uh,
said the other team lucky I graduated.
yeah, yeah. He got us to a LAN when he was here.
Nice.
Um, but yeah, this is a solid team we got here.
I like that, man. I like that. So, I mean, you're obviously going to go in the top 60. And I can't tell you who you're going to play. Obviously, we don't have the bracket all set
Yeah,
up. But you got a challenge in front of you nonetheless. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You excited for
Cause
it?
isn't
Or
it? Yeah, I'm excited. Isn't it kind of like the March Madness
yeah,
format?
yeah, it's the
It's like
same
one of
setup.
16. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm excited to go on a Cinderella run. See what we can do.
Right, man. Hey, we're gonna keep it short after all these facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of Chaw's facts. I mean, I don't even know if you knew all these Chaw's facts about yourself. Uh, End off with a
Oh
couple
god.
couple of my personal favorites, actually. Um,
Yeah, yeah. Let's hear 'em.
okay, so Chaw's eats during games because
Yeah, I play best when I got food in my stomach. I'm just a big back like that.
okay, and also could have gone to the NBA, but you decided to turn around to play at Eastern Kentucky University.
Yeah, like I wanted to make it fair for them. Um, like if I was in the NBA, it would be like if Wembenyama and Steph Curry were like one player. So
Ah,
I just kind of wanted to make it fair for everyone. So I just stayed humble and took this route.
well, on one more humble phrase, man. You got any shout outs you want to give right now?
um, shout out to just shout out to my team, Yado Harp. They stuck it through with this season, even with we've had a bunch of like scheduling stuff go on, and we just ignore that and win.
Man, I hear you. So I like that, dude. I'm gonna let you go ahead and get back. I appreciate you popping in on this. I hope you have a great night. Welcome to Top 64.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Have a good night.
All right, guys. So real quick, just to let y'all know, please don't go anywhere. We're gonna swap producers, so you'll see a much more clean cut podcast here that matches all the CCS stuff. But give me just a moment. I'm gonna end this. Not go anywhere because it'll right back up. Nation.